and the reasons were
Dude, you're about to
equally.
get fucked. Dude, you can't read this, man.
I can definitely read this, and I'll
Linguist
attach it.
captaincy and the reasons were equally.
Pusillanimous and ridiculous. Now he has been reinstalled.
It's been reinstalled.
It's
Fucking
debatable.
software. Welcome to the 42nd episode of the King Pair podcast. Big news in the Pakistani cricket circles. Babar Azam has been reappointed the cricket captain. Instead of talking more about Shaheen's removal और ये वो सारा, हमने जो आज सोचा है, कुमैल आप शेयर करें आइडिया हमारी ऑडियंस के साथ, क्या है?
हम रिकॉर्ड करने बैठे थे और उसके साथ ही एक ट्विटर नोटिफिकेशन आई जिसमें पता चला कि डॉक्टर नुमान नियाज
Dr. Nauman.
Doc has tweeted about this, and it's not a tweet, it's an essay, it's poetry, and today we're just going to analyze
So
that.
this is poetry by Kumail and the King Pair collaboration. Yep, let's do it. Kumail, go ahead.
उसकी आवाज में बोलूं, Pakistan announces the return of Babar Azam as Pakistan's white ball captain. How he was coerced into resignation and how he has been restored elucidates the vagaries of country's cricket system.
I'll be keeping account of words we need to add to
the dictionary. When Babar Azam was first appointed captain of Pakistan across all formats, despite being one of the most skilled, ordained and productive batsmen, he had hardly been seen taking up the responsibility. His arrival was a result of personal choices of people, those who mattered in the power cauldrons. He led from the front, though there were many crevices. Still, he began evolving in his role. There were issues pertaining to him becoming more powerful and seemingly an eccentric. He handpicked his own people and made a cocoon around him, not making it easy for players to come in. He had a selected few, some favorites, and some who could evolve and challenge were kept out of his comfort zone.
Okay, can we just stop here for a second? Did you ever think that he was eccentric as a captain?
No. I also don't think he handpicked his own people.
Yeah.
I think he had less say in who he picked actually as a captain.
In fact,
Maybe
that's one of the
problem
conditions he's put into
this time around.
This time, so.
Yeah. On the contrary, the best that happened with Babar and Rizwan, the trusted partners, wove spirit of unison, forged unity, players backed each other, their dressing room environment became enviable, and on ground each player stood for the other. There was no element of corruption, the players gave their best, and presumably it was one of the best teams in lieu of honesty, commitment and discipline. And then management's decisions based on extraterrestrial issues.
It's not that the word is used it's sometimes used but incorrectly, but there was just what is an extra
Aliens dressing room
Jadoo entered the dressing room.
उनको पैड कमिंस में जादू नजर आता है, वो ऋतिक रोशन के डोले नहीं निकल आते उड़ के जीतना शुरू हो जाते गेम्स. And as a result of score settling quite unceremoniously, he was removed. Honestly, he didn't deserve the way he was compelled to relinquish captaincy, and the reasons were
Dude, you're about to
equally.
get fucked. Dude, you can't read this, man.
I can definitely read this, and I'll
Linguist
attach it.
captaincy and the reasons were equally.
Pusillanimous and ridiculous.
Dude, I have no idea what that means.
He has been. यार करने तो बहुत सीरियस बात हुई है यहाँ पे.
I can't believe Babar Azam became captain. Even this is what he.
हाँ, उसके reasons pusillanimous and ridiculous थे. Now he has been reinstalled.
It's been reinstalled.
It's
fucking
debatable.
software. I'm sorry, dude. This is like the Shebi episode, but worse. ये उसकी scripts लिखता है.
It's debatable whether he should have accepted or only played as an ace player. Shaheen Afridi was appointed what I believe as a result of backdoor intrigues against Babar. Have you lost fingers?
We're on 11 now.
Third-party interferences, some from the media with personal agendas, and beefed up by the previous PCB management saw Shaheen named as Pakistan's T20 captain. Again, it wasn't ever contemplated other than being a top player. Was he ready for the responsibility? Appointing Shaheen was unfair to Babar, and removing Babar to have Babar back is unjust for Shaheen. Two wrongs never make a right. I believe Babar will have a real challenge returning to the saddle and chaperoning his stock to avoid dissent from within inflicting the team. He has to treat Shaheen sensitively and have the best out of him. Babar returning as the captain is no surprise. Now he deserves to be there. However, personally, I feel he shouldn't have agreed to be back. Both Babar and Shaheen remain integral to Pakistan's future success. And if we see it from the administrative point of view, a wrong committed by the previous management has been undone by PCB under Mohsin Naqvi. It redefines priorities. Let's hope it all augurs well for Pakistan.
Wow,
Oof,
that was a mouthful. It was a brainful.
It was quite pusillanimous.
If you ask me. तो आप लोग बताएं मेरे ख्याल से इस ट्वीट के ऊपर भी अपने नज़रियात दें. ज़्यादा मेरे ख्याल से इम्पोर्टेंट है कि वो बाबर को दोबारा कैप्टन बनाए, उसके ऊपर क्या तासुरात हैं. लेकिन आई थिंक जो भी आप फील कर रहे हैं, ये ट्वीट शायद आपके सारे इमोशंस को इनकैप्सुलेट कर रही है. एंड दैट इज़ द ब्यूटी ऑफ टॉक, दैट इज़ द ब्यूटी ऑफ डॉक्टर नौमान नियाज़.